Hello YouTube, it's Tony. So today I'll show you a new agility course method for 2019. It is located in the new place called Land Out of Time. Now getting there can be hard at first, but as soon as you unlock the lodestone, you're pretty much good to go. This requires 30 agility, although I highly suggest you have 85 because this way you can complete the entire course. Most of the stuff in my equipment setup is optional. However, Bladed Dive and Mobile Perk are really helpful here. Just pause the video because I'll be moving on. Here is the agility course map. Yeah, it is really confusing here. In this layout, you can either go from point A to G or G to A and you'll get the full lap XP from this. In total, there are 8 different obstacles. As I want to keep this for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to demonstrate a walkthrough without Bladed Dive or Surge. I'll start off at point A, which is right near the lodestone. Traverse the cliff face twice. Then cross the vines to the west. Now make sure your camera is facing south. Go southwest and climb over the root. Keep going south and climb over the vines to your east. Go south, then traverse the cliff face on the dead end. Finally, jump across the tree to your east. Congratulations, you have now completed part A. Here is part B. Keep walking southeast until you reach another shortcut arrow on the minimap. Traverse the cliff face. Keep going south again along the end of this valley. Traverse the rune column. Make your way east and traverse the ruined temple. Then cross the plank. Jump across the ruins. Make your way down and go east until you see another agility shortcut on the minimap. Finally, traverse the ruins. Congratulations, you have completed part B. Moving on for part C, this is what you'll do. Go northeast until you see another agility shortcut on the minimap. Cross the vines. Go directly north and cross the next vines. Go directly east, then traverse the route. Go a bit north and traverse that rock to your east. After that, go a little bit north and climb over the bones. Go north and cross the vines. Then go east and traverse the ruins. Finally, you'll keep going east until you see a shortcut on your minimap and climb over the block. You have now completed part C. For part D, this is what you'll do. Keep going east, then cross the vines. across the next vines. Traverse the roots. Jump across the roots to your north. Climb over the big block to your east. Go to the pillar and keep going north, then jump the sunken column. Go north, then turn west and climb over the roots. Finally, keep going west and climb over the vines. You have now completed part D. Here is part E. Go a bit north, then turn east to cross the vines. A little to your north, cross the vines to your west. Traverse the roots. Go directly west and traverse the ruined temple. Traverse the temple again. Then traverse it 2 more times. Finally, go northwest and traverse the cliff face. Congratulations, you have now completed part E. Here is part F. Traverse the bones. Then cross the spine. Traverse the bones again. Keep going north until you see a ruined temple and jump across that. Climb the ruined temple. Go southwest and traverse a ruined temple. Jump across the ruined temple. Finally, traverse the ruined temple. You have now completed part F, so we'll move on to part G. Cross the roots to your west. Enter the cave entrance. Traverse the ruined temple. Then traverse the ruined temple to your southwest. Finally, traverse the cliff face 1 more time and you'll finally finish the course. Completing every obstacle will grant you 1 to 3 codex pages. This in turn is used for either making double surge or double escape codex. If you were to complete the entire lap, you'll get 10 codex pages. This is actually pretty decent for money making while you're doing skilling. While there is a chance of failing when you're doing the agility course, it doesn't force you to redo the obstacle. Every time you fail, it does damage equal to 5% of your current HP. There are white markings on signs and obstacles, so if you're a little bit confused, you can use these as a guideline. When you finish, I do suggest you go backwards instead of going to the start because walking back there can take a while. If you were to go backwards, I'm pretty sure it's the same speed, although you'll have to memorize both sides. Without bladed dive or surge, this should take you 8 minutes to complete the agility course. If you have surge and mobile, you can shave this down to 7.5 minutes. If you were to do this with Bladed Dive as well, I've seen people do this in under 6 minutes. Now, it is really hard to master the positions for the Bladed Dive and Surge, so it's gonna take a lot of practice here. See, my best time was only 6 minutes and 42 seconds, so I'm not the best at doing this course. The base XP per hour you can get for this is 186k. You can also upgrade the base camp and it will boost the Agility XP even further by 10%. So Tony, how does this compare with the Wilderness Agility course or Heaven course? This is faster than not only the Wilderness Agility, but also the Heaven even on the Voices Seren. However, the Heaven course does have an AFK strategy involved. I mean, this course is very click intensive as a whole. Before I wrap this video up, I do have a raw footage of me doing this with Bladed Dive and Surge, and I'll leave the link in the description. So yeah, thanks for watching and I hope it helps. If I missed anything, feel free to ask. Also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, because I'll definitely be doing more skilling guides in the future.